Pod has been a developing story since 2015, but over the last 12 months we've moved it a step further by incorporating net zero reporting and analysis as an integral part. These upgrades give users the possibility to have complete visibility into their energy consumption and carbon emissions data in real-time, granular detail, however large or complex their estate is. On the new dashboard, you'll now be able to see a selection of graphs looking at your consumption and your net zero targets. These graphs will look different for each customer, depending on the data they want or can track, based on the initial setup. At the top, on the right-hand side, you will find the account manager details, but also the complete navigation system for Pod. Moving to the reporting section, where you'll find the carbon reporting tab, which includes a summary of your overall carbon consumption versus the targets you've set. The information can be broken down based on your needs, for example for gas, electricity or travel. Here you will also have the possibility to select the tag and meter information at site level, depending on what you want to track. In the Consumption tab, you will see similar information as found on the previous version of Pod, such as the data usage profile, consumption by day, monthly progress versus budget, monthly forecast and calendar chart. However, you'll notice faster response when accessing each of these sections. And lastly, the On Demand tab will reflect the start data for the customers who are using this function. The Downloads section includes the report pack that gathers the information and graphs consumption and targets at either company, tag or site level, and could be downloaded either separately or as a zip file if multiple documents are needed. The Energy Documents tab is a reflection of your energy consumption and net zero data, as it includes all the documentation that has been saved to Pod. All of these documents can be downloaded if required. Moving to the Configuration section, you can find the Net Zero Setup page that includes overall company information for users to enter, which will facilitate the reporting requirements. In the Custom Categories, you will be able to manually add or edit your categories seamlessly. Targets and Alerts allows you to set and report on carbon targets, annual and by category, looking at flights, accommodation, travel and type of consumption. For existing Pod users, the electricity and gas data will be automatically populated. The Site Tags and Names tab gives the admin the opportunity to amend the friendly name of the site so that they can be more easily recognised and add as many site tags as required, or delete them if applicable. You will then be able to report on these specific tags and also assign specific access to colleagues who need it. In the User Admin tab, the information regarding the administrator as well as the rest of the users can be found. There's no limit on how many users can be added. In the Vehicles tab, you can add the key information for vehicles assigned to specific sites, such as registration number and identifiable name, and then immediately see the carbon consumption associated with each of them. Finally, the Data Input section. It includes travel data, where you can add your vehicle mileage on a monthly basis, flight routes, where you'll need to include the origin and destinations, and hotel stays, where the country and number of nights will need to be added. Miscellaneous Carbon Input is the tab where other types of energy consumption will be tracked, the types that you've added yourself. Meter readings works much as it does on the current Pod. Over the last 8 years, we have optimised Pod to be a multi-purpose energy management tool that we can proudly say could save users up to 95% of their time previously spent on energy admin and now embark on a comprehensive net zero journey. Whether you're on a determined mission to net zero or you just want to optimise your consumption and simplify your energy management, Pod has a feature set for you. If you need further information and clarification on how to use a specific Pod feature, please get in touch with your account manager.